Hi, I'm Candice from Candice Zen Hair, and today I had a question from a client about wearing her hair up in a bun for a Christmas event. So I just thought I would run through a quick video for her and hopefully for you as well, which just give you a few pointers and hopefully make it a little bit easier when you come to do your own. Buns are great, by the way. I love wearing them with earrings, and I think they can look really fantastic, especially at Christmas time. So first of all, you need to decide where you want your bun. This is presumably you have hair that's about this length or longer. Do you want your bun to be kind of in the middle of your head at the back, more of a ballerina bun, or do you want that bun to be quite low? And that will depend on, just have a play around and see what suits you. So once you've got your decision about where you're going to put it, you might also at this point want to leave out some of the hair at the front. This is so that you can kind of drape it afterwards. So I would suggest leaving maybe about that much hair at the front. So that's out, and then you can decide whether you want to drape that down, whether you want to lift it up and wear it like kind of back and giving you a little bit of height, or whether you want to just have it back or even just down and a bit like a little bit wavy. You've got a lot of options then. So you've got your hair in that ponytail at the back. Now what I'm going to do is split it in half. If it's quite a lot of hair, I would split it in two, and I'm going to get a small elastic and I'm going to pop that on the end there. Now it depends on how much hair you've got. If you've got less hair, you might find that you can just do it in one go. If you've got more hair, it might be easier to split it in two. So I've actually decided I'm going to just keep this as one piece. If you have freshly washed your hair, you might find that it's quite slippery. So if you have a little bit of dry shampoo or a bit of texture spray or something that you can just spray on the hair to give it a little bit of grip, that would be a good idea if your hair is shiny and slippery. So once I've got my this ponytail in a kind of double ponytail here, I'm now going to just twist that. So this is going to add that interest to the bun. And then I'm just going to wrap that round the base of the ponytail. So I'll show you again. Hold, twist it a little bit. The twisting is not very important, but because you're going to be twisting it anyway, and hold and wrap that round the base of the ponytail. That small end tucks in at the base. So now you have kind of like a little bit what looks like a knot, but is quite loose. Now you're going to need some bobby pins. Hold them like this, and you're going to be popping them round the side. So you go in at front angle, and then you twist. So you're kind of going into you're picking up a bit of the ponytail and at the edge, and then you're going and you're changing direction. It's coming a bit loose there. Right, so coming in, straight down 90 degrees, and I change directions and I come in and I grab a little bit of that hair. So coming in here, a little bit on the edge, going into the scalp and changing directions. So you're sort of attaching this bit into the bit that's quite tight through here. In with the grip and change direction. I'll show you once more, hopefully a little bit more clearly. In at 90 degrees, grab a bit of that hair to that scalp, go up and then down, and that will have sewed this to the scalp. Now that that's nice and neat and nice and secure, and you can probably, if you go around and just tap the bun a little bit, you might find that there's a little bit which is not as secure. So if you do find that, then just go back and re-pin that area if it isn't. Now, what I would suggest, if you have layers in the hair and you've got little untidy bits poking out, at this point you can buy yourself a hairnet from Boots. They're not very expensive, and just pop that over the surface of the bun. And then you're going to have a little bit of a tail because they're quite big, so we're just going to wrap that round and wrap that round the base, and then just pin that in just to keep that nice and neat. Now that is a real time saver, because otherwise I would have had to have curled it and made sure any bits that poked out had a kind of a bend on them. But this is the quick way that I've discovered, quick and easy way, is just to pop a hairnet on, and no one's going to really see it unless they're quite up close and having a good look. So now all you've got to do is have a look at your front area. Excuse the slightly scary doll's head. So now you can decide, do I want this to be quite loose and draped like that, or do I want to leave some of it out? Do I want to have that just a little bit more softer? Or if you've got layers, this works better. Or do I want to just have that little bit of softness around the face there so that I have more of a draped feeling going on? So all I need to do now is just decide where I want them, or even, you know, you might want them to kind of come up and back as well. So you can have a play around, decide where you like them. Of course, you don't have to have those front pieces out. You could have just gone in for quite a clean bun and just gone straight in with the ponytail. But I've decided today that I'm going to dress those back. Those come back and they go round, the tails go round the bottom of the ponytail, and again I just pop in a few bobby pins just to secure that in. So I could have separated those two and actually draped it and then done two separate things going around the base, but I decided in the end to keep that into one piece and then have that a little bit looser up there. So a little bit of hairspray just to finish, and then what you can do as well is add in, like at this point, a little bit of an accessory. So just pop something in there if you have a couple of pins and grips, and that will just finish that look off. So I hope you found that helpful, and yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know.